load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonardo T, this time with a Warframe video. Now, in this Warframe video, I'm going to talk about the Sevagoth quest. And, well, we'll just wait and see. First of all, I don't play as much Warframe as I did before, so when the update came out, I couldn't play right away, so I had to wait like a week to play it. And when I get back to the game, I was just overwhelmed with everything that got changed. You know, it's not just the menus, but it's Railjack. I kind of like the one of the few things that I liked about Railjack was the fact that it had like its own menu, its own way to coordinate with the system. I didn't like that I have to, you know, build up the slot and then build up the mod to plot it. I didn't like that. I think it would be just the one thing. But, you know, visually, aesthetically, the UI was actually pretty good. I kind of enjoyed that. Now it's completely different. You know, they put it like normal mods, but they changed the design so much it looks like, you know, League of Legends or something like that, and I don't really enjoy it. Also, I took a look at the new Warframe, which is Sevagoth, which looks pretty cool. Everybody's telling me that it's a really good Warframe. I'll have to wait and see because I haven't got it yet. Also, the new epitaph, the new weapon. I haven't heard a lot about it. I don't know if it's that good or if it's just bad or people just, you know, have other weapons. But yeah, it looks cool. That's all I can say. Also, Railjack now has its own sentinel of sorts. It's called the Nautilus, something nobody's been talking about. And I think this is amazing because it, you know, you really need some kind of third party inside the Railjack to help you when you're out of it. Sure, we got command intrinsics now, but you know, it's another thing we have to grind for, another thing we have to mod for, another thing we have to do for it. This one's just more simple. It's just another sentinel. You just get it, build it, and put it doing everything that you want on the ship. I think that's much more straightforward and much more simple than the new commands intrinsics. Intrinsics themselves got turned around and bundled up and all of it. I've read some of the descriptions. They don't seem that great. Many of them are for the Archwing still. Other ones are also transferred to the Necromech. Another, you know, addition that I don't use that much. They say they were going to be used in missions and you have the void missions to use it. But, you know, it's just another hassle. Just compounding more and more stuff that you have to work for and grind for, and it just becomes snowballing everything. So, yeah. As soon as I got back, I looked at all of that, and I just had to, you know, move away. I just turned it off. I watched everything. I turned it off, and I went and played Ratchet & Clank. Because, really, it was just, I was just overwhelmed with everything they're trying to figure out and do and grind for and customize right at the beginning. And that was really complicated. So I went away. I gave it like another week before I even started the quest.
However, I welcome all feedback. Should you disagree with this policy, feel free to voice your concern to...
The quest is very, very short, and it displays a kind of, I don't want to diss on the developers, but it's kind of a laziness or a disconnection between all the departments, because it just feels lazy. It feels like they didn't have a proper writer writing the entire quest and how it combined with the new NPC and the new missions that you're going to do. They just wanted to put three things on it, 3 or 4 things on it. They wanted to put the new Railjack, they wanted to put a new NPC, they wanted to put a new Warframe, and they wanted to put a song in. And they combine everything, and it's just this. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. To me, the quest was just overhyped and then underwhelmed for me. I was listening to a lot of people talking about the new NPC and talking about the song that appeared. Oh my God, the song digital just went crazy, posting the song everywhere. I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting to see, but it wasn't. Right from the beginning, I started the mission with my Railjack, of course, and I completed the first part, which is mainly just blowing up containers, and then everything just flows continuously from there. You don't have to do anything. I got tired of just using the Railjack because it's still very clunky. So I was out of the ship, everything went smoothly, and then I got to the second part. The second part is where I really started having problems. No matter how many times I tried with my Railjack, with or without mods, I kept blowing up. I kept blowing up because the nodes that you have to shoot down just wouldn't appear, or they would appear in different positions in the radar, and then the actual position was somewhere else. So I have a lot of problems doing this mission. I died like 2 times, and I said to myself, okay, I'm not even going to bring the railjack anymore. I'm just going to go to my Archwing. And I did. I went to the Archwing, and you know, the mission is basically just a spy mission. It's just that. It's not anything special. It's just a spy mission. The new NPC appears, starts drabbling about something that happened that we have no background about. There's no cutscene per se. There's just the ship coming around looking for its ghost, something like that. And then that's it. You're on the mission. Most of the times when he's talking, when the NPC is the new NPC, which I think her name is Vargas, is talking, it's on the left screen, on the left small box that you have, and she's talking while I'm doing the mission, while I'm blowing things up and trying to see if they're coming from left or right or where do I have to go. She's talking, and I'm not listening to it. I just can't do all of this at the same time. She either give me a cutscene where she talks about the background of herself and why she's hunting the ship or something like that, or you put me on the mission. You don't put two together, because I'm not going to listen to it. I have no intention, and I don't even have no intention to play the quest again, really. And then, you know, I'm completing the missions. I did the first part was the spy. The second part is mainly just a sabotage or a mobile defense mission. You go into it and you blow up everything really easy. You just have to destroy these nodes and then get back to it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm playing with Sevagoth in like this alternative dimension, and the music starts playing. And that's it. You know, I've been shooting and blowing stuff up, and then this thing drops on my lap, and I was like, where the hell is this coming from? Sevagoth is Sevagoth, you know, is like a goth. So maybe if there was music like goth death metal, that would make sense. But no, it's like Ava. It's like I started hearing Chiquitita, you and I know, and I was like, what the hell is this music doing here? It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with what we're doing or what we're seeing on screen. But you know, you have to listen to the entire music while you're doing that thing with Sevagoth. You're killing and destroying things over and over and over again while the music's playing. And I was like, can I just skip this part? Can I just fast forward this? Because this is getting really boring really fast. I did not enjoy this one bit. I really didn't. And after this, you know, you get the final scene and everything. And we have a scene where I get the Warframe and then I just shoot it out into space. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to keep this guy? You know, I was trying to put them together. Basically, what this quest tells me is that they could have put any frame in here. If they put a frame in the ghost of the frame, trying to find it, which I think they have on a previous quest, I'm not sure, but I think they have done this before, it could work anyway. So then after this, you have a small part with the new NPC Vargas that I don't know how gets kicked to the Grand Void, and the animation is just terrible. She looks like a wooden puppet. She looks like Pinocchio or something. And I thought, oh my god, what's the animation in this? Where's the animation department on this? It's like 2 or 3 seconds, and they're bad. They're not well done. They're badly done. And, you know, ultimately, at the end of the quest, I didn't like it. I think it was short. I think it was bad plan. Like I said, Digital Streams needs to have a proper writer, you know, a cutscene director. They can't put just NPCs coming out of the blue just because. Oh, you want to make a new quest? Just put the NPC here, then you'll do stuff. I did like the entire ghost ship aspect of it. That was cool. The entire, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean kind of feel that she had like her own crew. And I was expecting that I would enter the Corpus ship and they'll be all women because they're all sisters. And, you know, that would develop a little bit the background, and maybe the Warframe that was left behind was a female Warframe, so that would just tie up everything together. But it doesn't. This seems like everything is disconnected and thrown up together, and here you go, Sevagoth. Sevagoth looks cool, but this doesn't feel like the proper quest for it. I mean, Ghost Ship, sure, it kind of fits in, but it doesn't look like a sailor, you know, it doesn't feel like Hydroid or something like that. And then the quest ends, and they tell me, okay, now go farm the Void missions. And I was like, nope. No, I'm not. You didn't convince me to play this character or this game with this quest. You just didn't. Sure, there's a pandemic going on. It's hard to coordinate everything, but this was a planned decision. Everything I see here was planned. It wasn't just better execution because of bugs or something like that. It was just a poor execution of what they had in mind, I think. And I can't really say if it's better or worse than other experiences that I have in Warframe, but I kind of feel like it's the most underwhelming experience I had so far. This was just for Warframe, so it couldn't reveal that much, but I was expecting at least to be convinced or enticed to play the game again. So yeah, this left a bad taste in my mouth, and I did not enjoy it. But this is just my opinion. You know, if you had any different opinion, if you enjoyed it, please write it down in the comment section. Say what you liked, what you didn't like. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.